morning, students. In today's video, let us continue the story of Tempest. Before going to continue, let me remind you what we have seen in the last class. The Prospero old man and his daughter Miranda, a very beautiful young lady, they came to an island where Prospero released all the good spirits from the Sycorax because Sycorax had imprisoned them in the bodies of large trees. Then the good spirits, they always obedient to the Prospero. Once the Prospero asked the good spirits to create a violent storm, they created like that. In the ship, there were Antonio, the Prospero's cruel brother, the king of Naples, Alonso, the Prospero's enemy, and Ferdinand, the son of king of Naples. They were in the ship. It was sinking. Then he told his daughter how they had come to the island. The kind Gonzalo helped them by giving water, provisions, clothing, and some books. They reached that island. Then let us continue from here. So Prospero wanted to test him. So Prospero asked Ariel about how he performed his task. Then the Ariel gave a lively description of the storm and the terrors of the mariners. The king's son Ferdinand, the Ferdinand was the son of king of Naples. Ferdinand was the first one to jump into the sea, and his father, the king of Naples, Alonso, thought his son was dead. Prospero told Ariel to bring Ferdinand. So Ariel brought Ferdinand. When Ariel did this, Miranda was amazed at seeing him because he was very handsome. He was a young man. She first thought it was a spirit because she had no memory of having seen any other human face than her father's. So initially she took it could be a spirit. Later, when Miranda's father said that he was a human, and Miranda couldn't believe her eyes because she had not seen anyone except her father. So it was something new for her. Miranda and Ferdinand had a sudden liking for each other. They almost in love. In order to test their constancy for each, Prospero threw them into a series of difficulties in their way. So he had thrown two difficulties. The first one, Prospero threatened Ferdinand that he would tie his neck and feet together and he should drink seawater, he should eat shellfish, withered roots, and husk of corns. So it was difficult for a prince like Ferdinand because he never used to do that. But Ferdinand resisted this, and Miranda pleaded with her father not to do that because she loved him very much. So both of them were against Prospero's act. But Prospero used his magic tricks, so Ferdinand could not do anything against Prospero. This is the first difficulty that the Ferdinand had to face. On other occasion, Prospero had commanded Ferdinand to pile up some heavy logs of wood. Since Ferdinand was not used to such a laborious work, because he was a son of a king of Naples, he was a prince, so he never used to such a work. He soon became exhausted. When he became tired, Miranda told Ferdinand that she would help him if he rested. But Ferdinand, he was like a gentleman, so he refused her help. Then let's see the Prospero's approval of their love. After giving some constancy, giving some test, Prospero stood invisible and was listening to them. Ferdinand told Miranda that he was heir to the crown of Naples and that she would be his queen. So Prospero immediately approved their love and left them alone. Then, the important part in this play, the transformation of his enemies. Because the enemy, the king of Naples, and his cruel brother Antonio, the brother Antonio had an ambition of throwing Prospero out of his kingdom. So now, the Prospero then learned from Ariel that his brother Antonio and the king of Naples were famished for lack of food. They are literally starving now. Ariel set a delicious bouquet before them. When they were about to eat, Ariel made the food vanish before them. And he appeared before them and reminded them of their cruelty in driving Prospero from his dukedom and leaving him and his infant daughter to perish in the sea. When Ariel informed their cruel activity towards the young Miranda as well as the old man Prospero, they at once repented because they had gone through the same kind of difficulty in the middle of sea. They repented the justice they had not done to Prospero. Then Prospero told Ariel to bring them there. Then the Ariel brought the king and his cruel brother Antonio and the old kind man Gonzalo. When Prospero thanked Gonzalo for preserving them because he was the man who had given secretly water provisions, clothing, and some books. So he thanked him. Prospero's brother and the king of Naples, Alonso, both of them realized that was the injured Prospero. Antonio asked for his forgiveness, and Prospero was likely to forgive him. He then told the king of Naples he had a surprise for him, and he opened for the door. The king of Naples was astonished to see his son and the daughter of Prospero playing chess together. After dismissing Ariel from the service, they all happily left the island. Thank you.